So if you're a mortgage specialist at a bank right now, there's something you've probably felt, but maybe you haven't said it out loud. You're doing all the work, building all the relationships, carrying the pressure, but you don't actually own any of it. And at some point, that starts to bother you. I'm Lorne Andrews with Dominion Lending Center's Expert Financial, and I've worked with a lot of bankers who have made the move to the broker channel. Not because they had to, but because they realized that they were building the bank's business, not their own. So here's the real difference that no one explains. So let's simplify this. At the bank, you're an employee inside somebody else's system. At the brokerage level, you're building a business. That means you control your client relationships, you choose the right lenders, and not just your lender. And every deal you close builds your personal asset, not the institution's. And here's the shift that most people underestimate. You stop being a product representative and you start to become a trusted advisor. So let's talk about the fear. Now let's address the real barrier. It's not the capability. Most bankers worry about losing their identity, losing their structure, losing their referral flow maybe, and that's not by accident. The bank environment is designed to make leaving feel risky. You're told brokers are unstable, you'll lose clients, you won't have support. But here's what actually happens. The right environment doesn't remove structure. It replaces rigid structure with intentional support and real collaboration. You're not alone. You're just no longer controlled. So what actually improves after your move? Let's talk about what actually changes practically. First, income and tax efficiency. You can incorporate, you control your expenses, and you keep more of what you earn. Second, your client experience. You're no longer forcing a client into one lender box. You're solving their problem properly, and that builds deeper trust and more referrals. Third, and this one most bankers don't even see coming, you start building something that you can actually one day sell. A book of business, a brand, a reputation, not just a job. Let's talk about the first 90 days. I'm not going to sugarcoat this. The transition requires effort. The big mistake new brokers make is trying to learn everything all at once. Every lender, every policy, every niche, and that's the wrong move. The right approach is simple. Focus on a few key lenders, learn through real deals, stay close to experienced people, and ask questions constantly. That's how you compress the learning curve. So what makes the right brokerage different? Not all brokerages are equal. The right one gives you a structured onboarding plan, access to real support, not just theory, technology that actually improves your client experience, and a culture where people help each other win, because here's the truth. Freedom without support is chaos, but freedom with the right environment, that's where the growth happens. So here's what it comes down to. The real question isn't, is the broker channel risky? The real question is, how long are you willing to build something that you don't own? Because the people making this move right now aren't the ones struggling. They're the ones thinking long term. If you're a banker or a mortgage specialist and you've been quietly thinking about this, let's have a real conversation. No pressure, no pitch, just clarity. Book a call with me, links in the description, and I look forward to talking to you soon.